Hi, everybody. We're back in Beantown here as EA Sports coverage continues. The Bruins ready to go here on the ice this evening. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Bruins take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Just slide. Hammers the one-timer, and that goes off the player in front. Picked up along the wall by Texier. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Scores! And a little home cooking pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game.
Steps across the blue line.
Pasternak's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Boston's gained possession along the boards. Oh, spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean,
And they strike pay dirt once again.
yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Lots of time left in this period. Boston's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Blues get a hold of the draw. Slides it across. He scores! One times it into the back of the net. Boston's had the shot advantages, and they also have the lead. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Here's a short pass to Lindholm. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Scooped up along the wall by McAvoy. Gaining momentum up along the side. Here's a shot and makes the save. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. Look out, here they come on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Lindholm. On the attack along the boards. Denied by Binnington. Puck grabbed by Lindholm. Picked off by Kyrou. Oh, what a chance here! And I think he would have liked another 15 feet on that play. Slides it up to Kostelic. Goes right to the crease. Decides to think about it. Slides it diagonally to Frederick. Loses the coverage there. Here he is on the redirect. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post.
Pastelik's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in. You know, with his hands, at some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
Boston's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. The Blues take possession off the faceoff. Turns it aside with the glove. Boston's looking to break out. And now it's grabbed by McLaughlin. Poked away in the defensive end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Takes a shot. Denies him in close. Dishes it off. And he slides it quickly to Broberg. His reflexes on display tonight. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be to task and kill this off.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Now a quick pass to Sundqvist. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Feeds it over. Good solid check, and he loses control of it. We got to stop as the puck sails over the glass. Fredericks recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Bruins win the draw. Boston's got it against the boards. Fires it. Big save.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Here's a chance. Turns that one away. Sends a pass over.
Peaks almost out of the box.
Power play is big time save. Oh, my goodness.
technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And let's see what the call is.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
Puck picked up by Pasternak. Into the corner now. And that's poked away. St. Louis gets a hold of the puck shorthanded. Can't keep a hold of it. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Quick feed to Leddy. And that's offside, stopping the play. Thomas and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the faceoff. The Blues win the draw. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick pass to Texier. St. Louis slides the puck against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Texier. Passes it over. And that's intercepted by Brasso. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Broberg's teammates kill off the penalty.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and the good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
Oh, look at this. First period nearly in the books here. With possession along the wall. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Slides it across. And that one's turned away. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game. And we'll be back in the morning. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number 2 is underway. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Bruins are playing hard tonight, in particular in the offensive zone. They've got that shot mentality. They're driving and attacking the net.
The Blues carry it along the wall. Fires it on net. Oh, and it makes the save, just not enough to keep it out.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Binnington.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Puck scooped up by Thomas. Taken along the wall by Parayko. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Sends one up to Kyrou. He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Play continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was!
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way, so when you have it, you embrace it.
The Blues come up with the defensive zone draw. Picked up along the wall by Krug. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Cuts into the paint. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
Boston's players on the bench are shaking their head. They can't believe that didn't go in. They thought they had extended the cushion to their lead, but unfortunately it hits the post and out.
Great hits up play with the stick by Zadorov. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it to Joseph. Rocked him. Quick shot. Big save in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Good check, frees the puck up. Oh, a little wax on, wax off. What a blocker stop by Sweden. My goodness, look at this. The pressure is
speed and didn't slow down, James, and then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Moves around along the half wall. Here's a chance! And that's broken up. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. St. Louis moves it ahead. Here's a chance on the attack. A chance in front! Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Zacha's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Kiki. Quick shot! Trapper save, didn't get all of it, but still enough.
Binnington's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Texier's working it around in the corner. Takes a shot, shuts him down. Only delivers a thunderous hit check. The Blues will play the puck from behind the net. Great pressure to force the turnover by Pasternak. Quick feed down low. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. And a nice save there as play continues. Tosses it on to Thomas. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Takes a shot. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, big-time blocker stopped by Binnington. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Blues are in the lead in the third period. It's been an entertaining game of hockey, but it's all about the offense and how much you can generate. Sky-high numbers off the charts, but zero defensive metrics on display.
Moves into the slot, and he opts to wait for more support. Oh, scores! And look at the glare from the goaltender after that went off someone in front. Boston's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a 1-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the third period. You know how important this faceoff is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Huge steal at his own end. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. And scores! What a play! Still plenty of time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Taken by Krug. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Here's a pass in front. And that goes off someone in front. They've got numbers. Takes it across the blue line. Dishes it off. And he's going to hold up and look for options here. Stops him with a glove.
Marchand's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. Quick feed to Lindholm. Broken up with a little physicality. Scooped up along the wall by Falk. Boston's going to play it from the corner. A little... Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Sends it over to Shen. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. The Bruins take it along the wall. Puck grab by Krug. Gains the zone on the left wing. And he makes the save there. Hammers it on net, and there's another stop.
Great movement in the crease, James, and also a great read. He's got to push across once he recognizes that it's going there, and then he's got to get square to the shooter.
Hammers one from the point. Scores! Popping bottles for a Selly.
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing.
And now it's grabbed by Broberg. And that's knocked away. Quick pass across to Costello. Puts him hard into the wall. Buchnevich is hauled down. Penalty on the way. Oh, denied on the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Coyle's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. St. Louis wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Here's a chance in front. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. St. Louis will play the puck from the corner. The Blues will play it against the wall. Boston's got a hold of the puck. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Dishes it off. And that's a great heads-up play by Thomas. Slips by the check. The Blues looking against the half wall. Quick pass to Thomas. Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Bruins get back to even strength after a huge effort by their penalty killers.
Part of being an elite athlete is recognizing the timing of when you get your opportunity. Pressure and embracing it is everything. Everyone in the building, the staff, your team knows how important that was, and it was a miss.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And off the draw, they win possession. Rocks him on the play. Shot! Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Lumps the puck into the offensive zone corner. The Bruins have it against the wall. Saka's got it against the boards.
Pasternak's been so dangerous tonight. He's got two in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
And now he moves it to Texier. All alone! Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Moves with the puck in the corner. The Blues gain possession. And it's a quick... Oh, this looks dangerous. Feeds it over. Scores! Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
St. Louis wins the face-off in the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Saad. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Feeds it over. He's it up on the blue line. And that goes off the iron and stays out.
The Blues get a little bit of bad luck right here as the puck goes off the post and out. The good part is they still have the lead.
Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Tremendous hip check on the play. Tries to feed it over to Saad. Slides the puck ahead to Shen. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Brasso. Moves it to Frederick. And he sidesteps the check there. Shot! Score! So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Well, after an absolute volcanic eruption in the first offensively, it kind of settled down here, Cheryl, more to your style, I would say, right? As a defender.
Yeah, as a defender, it became more...
Hi, everybody. We're in Boston, Massachusetts, one of the great cities on the East Coast and one of the great hockey cities in the world. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Kraken have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. Shot, and he's able to handle that one. And he takes the feed. The Bruins are across the line and into the offensive end. The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall. Nice zone entry on the left side. And he makes the save with ease. And that pass attempt is deflected. Puck scooped up by Zaka. The Kraken have it in their own zone. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Here's a blast. Big time save with a one-timer. Grabs the puck in the slot. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Still has possession. And that pass is redirected. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Avoids the poke check. Stopped by the goaltender. And the extended stick ends that one. Here's a feed in front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Odd man rush. Here's a short pass to Zadorov. Boston's got the puck against the boards. Sidesteps the check. DePort's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Passes on over to Burakovsky. Seattle's got it along the wall. Gives up the body for the block. The Kraken have the puck against the boards. It's in! He scores! The Kraken have to be breathing a little easier now as they get on the board first here in this one.
That's amazing how mindset can change when you get up by a goal in what's been considered a pretty scrappy back-and-forth game.
Coyle's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores!
They're striking quickly. 2 goals in 50 seconds, James.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
Stevenson's won the draw. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. The Bruins have it now. Working the puck deep inside their own end. From the right side, they gain the zone. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Montour. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Grabbed along the boards by Burakovsky. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. Stops him cold. The Bruins will play it from the defensive zone. Tried to pick the spot, but that goes off the side of the net. And a nice lead pass to start the transition. Poked away at center by Alexiak. They've got a 2-on-1. Ran out a runway on the play. Beecher's got it in the offensive zone. Jabs the puck away. Picked up along the boards by Borgen. And that's taken away in the offensive end by McLaughlin. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. And that one's stolen at center ice.
Seattle's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Gives them nothing in front. Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Taken by Pasternak. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Made the stop on the play. Dunn's got the puck in his own zone. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Puck grabbed by Larson. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Boston's got the puck along the boards. And he dodges the poke check there. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. 2 more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Second period's underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Boston's start was lackluster, James, and their coaches will not be impressed. I mean, they didn't manage the puck at the blue lines. They turned it over a lot. They're going to have to find a way to have quick, close support and try and create some kind of momentum heading into the second.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Lindholm. And he slides it quickly to Pasternak. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Here they are on the attack. And that's poked away by Dunn. And now he moves it quickly to Bjorkstrand. Excellent stick work on the play. Boston's got it in their own zone. Picks off the pass. Tap dances around the check. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Here's a chance. Nice poke check. The Kraken have gained possession off the wall. Seattle's got possession here in the offensive zone. Takes a wrist shot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Right up Main Street and on the attack. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by McCann. Steps inside. Seattle's got it behind the net. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Into the offensive end now. Puts it on net. And that goes off a stick. Feeds the puck up to McCann. Back to the blue line. Great reach with the poke check by Carlo. Takes it in front. Nice save from point-blank range.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
And makes the save. Evans moves the puck. And he slides it quickly to Stevenson. Great read with the stick. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And the officials will pass the sentence here.
Oh, coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Great reach by Schwartz. The Kraken have possession along the boards. Here he is on the backhand. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. On the one-timer, denies him in front. The Bruins have it now. Sneaks by the poke check. Moves by the check. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
Right spin all around the net. It's what he does best, but he hasn't found a way to cash in. This is extremely frustrating for himself and the team when you get these golden opportunities and you don't put it in.
Seattle's regained possession of the puck.
Zadorov's penalty is almost expired.
The Bruins kill off the penalty. Got to give their shorthanded unit a lot of credit.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Quick feed to Schwartz. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Taken along the wall by Beniers. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Quick pass to Lindholm. Scoops up the puck now. And he hangs on to the puck. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it to Pasternak. Shakes off the coverage. What a glove save by McCord.
He's able to get that puck off quickly because the puck is flat and settled. He's known for executing on this one, but he's denied by the goalie.
And the puck's kicked free. Here's a short pass to Eberle. The Bruins gain control of it. He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. And when you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You've got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and makes the save.
Scores, and they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Slides it over with pace to Sprong. Oh, look at this. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Off a stick, and they can't connect. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Seattle's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. And they win that draw at center. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. 2 down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Bruins are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
Seattle's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Moves it quickly over to McAvoy. And a strong effort on that play.
The Cords been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James. But there's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Puck picked up by Bjorkstrand. Big time stop there.
We know the goaltender was set to this position.
Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post. Tries to get it out of harm's way. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Larson.
Seattle's been so impressive tonight. They're stealing pucks. They're finding ways to put them in, and it's been a blowout. Coach has got to be impressed.
Big play inside the defensive zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Quick feed to Dunn. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Montour's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. Great pressure to force the turnover by Gourde. Tremendous stop by Swayman. The Bruins are on the attack. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Into the attacking area from the left side. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Seattle's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he takes the pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Scores! And they're on the board here late.
Finally, late in the game, they're able to convert on some opportunities. Listen, if you're around the net long enough, you will finally get one.
Coyle's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Pumps the puck away. Takes the feed. Stevenson's carrying it ahead. Hard hit frees up the puck. Seattle's got possession of the puck. The Kraken have the puck in the open ice. Loses the coverage there. Oh, great glove save by Swayman.
Well, he reads this play so well, James. He knows that pass is going across because that shooter has a one-timer that's incredible. You can't get across, though, unless you can skate and have a power push that can get you there.
Takes it to the front. Tremendous stop by Swayman. The Kraken have the puck against the boards. Tiptoes around the poke check. Back here. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty. The Kraken have to be pleased with their effort here. They continue to attack offensively in the third.
This is a feel-good game, James, and you have to embrace these type of games. They don't always happen when everyone's got it working for themselves. They're communicating. They've got good habits, and they're filling the net.
Takes a shot, and somehow he got a piece of that one. Knocked away. Slides the puck over. Into the offensive zone. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Wright's got control of the puck in the corner. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Sweden.
Now, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Skates to the crease. They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Boards won the draw at center. Takes it at center. Here's a shot. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Passes on over to Kepke. Moves the puck. Boston's on the attack. There's a shot, and that's off target as it hits a body. Works it across to Zadorov. McLaughlin's exploring options with the puck. 60 seconds left in this one. Very easy, close. Comes up with the stop. Picked up along the wall by Beecher. And that's intercepted. Quick pass to Eberle. Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. Boston's got possession at center. Breakaway. Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
Puck scooped up by Schwartz.
Beecher's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Seattle's got the puck along the boards. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Tries to get it to Brazeau. That's all she wrote from this one. Seattle's puck possession was taken to another level tonight. It was dominant.
It was dominant, and it's what they did with it. They weren't afraid to attack, pay the price to get...
The Blues start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Thomas looks around. Cuts to the front. Taken by Neighbors. St. Louis has the puck in the corner. Moves it to Leddy. And the stick, his best friend on that save right there. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Oh, what a hit. He sacrificed his body to make the play.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Here's a short pass to Larson. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Drills him. Sidesteps the check. And that's a great heads-up play by Parayko. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Larson. Maintains control of the puck. Big-time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Slides it quickly to Shen. Avoids the defender. Scores! The captain delivers. The Blues land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Takes it into the slot. Decides to think about it. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hit check there. That's a hit on the play. Made that stop. And sends it just out of reach. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, the Blues lead it 1-0. And they win the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go.
Zone faceoff, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Receives the pass. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Oh, fantastic save by DeCord. And he takes the dish. Avoids the poke check. Passes it over. The Kraken have possession now. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Sends the pass over. And that's broken up. St. Louis has possession of it now. And he passes it up ahead to Broberg. For point blank. The court's going to hang on for a whistle. Here in the back half of this period, the Blues have taken a 1-0 lead. Wright's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. He's got a chance on a breakaway. Oh, and the defender had a different idea there.
Well, he thought he had it, and then the defender comes out of nowhere. Why? Jumps to the puck, fights for position, and negates that opportunity.
Moves the puck behind the net. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Handles the puck at the point. And now it's grabbed by Parayko. They've got numbers here. Backhander in front. How did he stop that one? Oh, it stops him again.
Cord's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Shot! Blocked in traffic. Seattle's got possession here in the offensive zone. They score! High game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Late goings of this period. We are all tied up in this one. Puck grab by Broberg. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Beniers plays it now. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Moves it quickly over to Broberg. Puck picked up by Texier. The Blues played along the boards. Puck sent across the blue line. Great reach with the poke check. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Puck is dropped on period number 2, and we are still evened up. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Seattle's been outshot in this game, James, and I think it's because they're a step behind. They're going to have to find some urgency in those first 5 strides if they want to get the puck with any type of speed, and they also have to fight for the interior of the ice. They've been on the perimeter all game long.
Sends the feet in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Puck scooped up by Leddy. On the wraparound. Taken by Dunn. Along the right side into the offensive zone. And he had an answer with that save. St. Louis has the puck. Now a quick pass to Leddy. Puck grabbed by Parayko. Here's an odd man rush. Drives to the sweet spot. Denied that one. Quick feed to Dunn. Slides it up front. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves the puck up to Shen. Handles the pass. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by DeCord.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And he loses control here. St. Louis slides the puck behind the net. And that's stopped by DeCord. Strong defensive effort. Sends it ahead to McCann. He's got a step. Here's the pass. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Seattle's gone up by 1 here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Tolman is lugging the puck. Quick pass to Burakovsky. On the attack along the boards. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. And now it's grabbed by Alexiak. Grabs the puck at center. Looks to pass it to Borgen. Stevenson's got it along the wing. Takes the puck behind the net. Taken by Stevenson. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Poked away by Montour. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Seattle's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Moves it to Evans. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Puck picked up by Cartier. A chance in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Getting into the later stages of this period, it's a 2-1 game. St. Louis has it in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Torchenko. And he was right there to make the stop on that play.
DeCord's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, giving him a real opportunity to win.
St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Here they come. Grabs control of it at the point. Dishes it off. Stopped by the goaltender.
What an incredible save in the high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
St. Louis is still trailing here late in this middle frame despite leading in the shot department. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Makes some space. Great save from in tight.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Well, there you go. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Schwartz. Dunn stick handling in his own zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. A centering chance! And that doesn't go as it's off the stick. Handles the puck. And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Parayko. With possession along the wall. Feeds it over. Scooped up along the wall by Thomas. Great use of the stick to poke it away. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Dunn's got the puck. That's a solid check on the play. Moves it quickly over to Leddy. Gaining momentum up along the side. Puck grab by Leddy. Quick feed to Parayko. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Blues gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. DeFord's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Stick save, just got a piece of it with that one. Seattle's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Quick pass to Kyrou. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Gord's got it in the defensive end. And it's a quick pass to Montour. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Moves it to Evans. Pass across to Gord. And offside, we'll get a reset here. The Blues still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. And they win that neutral zone draw. The Blues carry it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Fultz. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. And he slides it quickly to Holloway. Seattle's got the puck. Slides the puck across to Stevenson. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Sends it in front. Can't connect the play. Slides by the check. And now it's grabbed by Holloway. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Snaps one here in the slot. Oh, Marchess scores! And we are tied. New game here, Bowman.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical.
And off the face-off, they take possession. The Blues played along the wing. Shot! Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Passes it over! Picked off by Broberg. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. Loses his balance on the play. Slides the puck across to Broberg. The Blues pick up steam and are on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Borgen. Pushes it across to Cartier. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. They go on the attack through center. Neighbors plays it against the boards. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Angles it over to Dunn. Under a minute to go in the third. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Tries to get it over to Thomas. Here they come on the rush. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke.
The Cords dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Centering pass! Off a stick and they can't complete the play. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Kyrie's got it to the side. Perfectly executed hip check there. And there's the save on the play. Taken by Everland. And he sidesteps the check there. With the backhander. Denies him in front. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Quick feed to Kyrou. Takes a shot. And one last save. Well, there you go. We played 60 minutes of regulation hockey, and we still don't have a decisive winner, so we're going to get a little bonus time. It's overtime. Buckle up. Get ready, because OT is next. The Blues kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. And that's intercepted by Lindholm. Tries to get the puck over to McAvoy. Absolutely levels him!
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Quick pass to Thomas. Takes the pass. Takes the feed. Comes up with a monster save in front. Feeds the puck over to McAvoy. And a good solid hit on that play. Neighbors crosses the line and is on the attack. Here he is. Takes the shot. Oh, one-timer save. Wow. Lindholm's moving the puck through his own zone. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Moves it to Lindholm. Fires it home. Scores! A no-doubter off the one-timer.
Well, that was a blistering shot. We could hear him calling for that puck up here. He wanted it. He was teed up, and he let it rip.
Boston's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they've had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
Here's a chance! Brings it off the pipe! There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Boston's up 1-0. Off the draw, they take possession. Here's a race for the loose puck. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Oh, he surfs up a little too sweet with that save.
That's just a blistering one-timer shot, and listen, it's all about getting square to the puck, and that's exactly what he does, but it all comes from great anticipation and reading the pass.
Here he is in close! And we're all tied up!
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming. I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
The centermen glide into position. St. Louis will go to work as they win the draw. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Slides it diagonally to McLaughlin. Boston's got it across the line. Can't get it to go. The Blues gain possession. Quick pass across to Bushnevich. Fires it on net. And that's blocked from someone in front. Shuts him down. He grabs the puck here at the point. Moves it quickly over to Sundqvist. Slips by the check. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. Oh, what a save there! Across the line from center. Puck picked up by McLaughlin. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. That knocks him off the puck. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. And a great save!
Binnington's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Puck scooped up by Broberg. Handles it along the blue line. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Into the offensive end now. And that pass goes off a stick. Takes the puck at the point. Zacha's got it in the corner. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
And this squad has really put the pressure on now. 5 seconds in the frame. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Thomas. Well, that brings brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Bruins are sitting in a good position considering the first period that they had, James, where they turned over the puck constantly. They need to hit the reset button and look to get some motion, look to make good first pass decisions, and try and create some opportunities.
And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. Here comes the call. Lindholm's not going to like the call, but the officials see tripping on the play. Holloway's won the draw, and they're on the attack. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. The Bruins are being called for tripping. The Blues roll out their man advantage unit, and they've got lots of time with this 5-on-3.
With all this time on the 5-on-3, yes, you can be more patient, but you don't want to get lulled to sleep on the outside. You have to move the coverage a little bit outside of the middle of the ice to be able to open up those lanes and execute.
Put the specialists, special teams, they take the lead.
And often when you're on special teams, James, that can go either way in terms of the momentum. If you don't generate anything, it goes the other way. If you generate something, it's all in your favor. I'll tell you what, that was execution.
St. Louis brings the puck in from center. And that's knocked away by Peak. Inside his own end, moves the puck. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Moves behind the net. And somehow he hangs on. And that's off a stick. With the blast! Big time shot block there. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Boston's back to even strength.
The PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Slides the puck to Lindholm. The Bruins looking against the half wall. Binnington's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, it's part of their mental preparation as a goaltender. Even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Parayko's taking it from his own end. Poked away by Carlo. Here's a short pass to Zacha. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Avoids the poke check. Denies him in close. Sends a pass over. Feeds the puck to Parayko. Broken up by Zadorov. Shakes off the coverage. All alone! What a save on the play!
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
Puck grab by McAvoy. Directed over to Lindholm. To the front! Decides to think about it. Pass back to the point. McAvoy's got it against the boards. Oh, look at this. Puts it on net. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover.
St. Louis has been so strong defensively, and they've been putting their opponent in vulnerable positions all night long, but they've got to find a way to, when they intercept, to get going the other way and generate some offense.
Quick feed to Joseph. The Blues are in transition. Across. What a steal in his own end. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Takes a shot. Denies him on the play. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Too much traffic in the lane. Brasso's got it across the line. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Look out. And he was ready for that one. And a stick break setup. Takes the feed at the back end. Here he is in front. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Here he is from the slot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. possession along the wall. They've got numbers here. Dishes it off. Boston's got a hold of the puck. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. The Blues continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. Boston's won the draw. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Tap dances around the check. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. The Blues take it along the wall. Takes a shot. Denied by Swayman. Takes the feed from his netminder. Quick shot. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. St. Louis found lots of ways to find shots on net here tonight, and they continue to lead early in this third. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice. And you know that no player ever wants to stay down. So he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Driving right to the front. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
Boston's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Centering feed, and that's stopped.
Binnington's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, it's got to give his team a ton of confidence.
Plays the puck up ahead. Boston's got it in their own zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Kyrou. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Sends the pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Poked away in the neutral zone by Frederick. Denies him with the save. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Schen's got the puck in his own zone. And he takes the feed. Here's the chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. Off the crossbar! Here comes the official's decision. Castelline's getting called for tripping on the play.
Listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
Sends the puck across. Oh, what a stick save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And now it's grabbed by Zadorov. Off the post!
That's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out.
And now he moves it quickly to Broberg.
Pastelik's almost ready to get back on the ice.
St. Louis will play it from the back end. The Blues come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. The Bruins are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping. St. Louis is set to go back to work on the power play. Offense is on face-off and he wins the draw.
Power play has just been average tonight, James, but hey, it hasn't been in the basement, right?
Loses the coverage there. And a little body contact on that play. St. Louis gains the zone and on the attack. Takes a shot. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. His reflexes on display tonight. Boston's got it along the wall. The Bruins will play it from the corner. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Taken by Neighbors. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, what a save in front.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Goes right to the crease. Picked up along the boards by Zadorov. Feeds it on over to Beecher. Shakes loose. Pasternak's got it in the offensive zone. Lets the wrister go. Stones him in front. The Blues will play it in their own end. He got all of that hit. Moves it around along the half wall. St. Louis on the attack. And the puck leaves the zone. And now it's grabbed by Parayko. Pokes it away in his own end. Big save in front.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Taken along the wall by Parayko. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Oh, he caught him.
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
A critical draw here. Lindholm's won the draw. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Puck picked up by Lindholm. Heads to the back of the net. And that's taken by the defense. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up.
Well, no one likes this call at the end of the third period when the game is tied, James. But you got to stay focused and keep the task at hand. They've got to kill this off.
Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Dismiss that chance. In close! They score! A power play goal puts them in front.
Well, there's critical junctures of the game where especially teams have to come up huge, and they do here, and they break the tie.
St. Louis continues to lead here in this final frame. They have been the busier team and the dominant team offensively tonight. Puck scooped up by Parayko. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
And there's The Kraken have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. A chance for the one-timer! Picked up along the wall by Bjorkstrand. Stopped by the goaltender. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Larson's gaining momentum. Schwartz plays the puck. Great poke check on the reach. Booming shot! And that's deflected off someone in front. Seattle's got possession at center. They've got the defense outnumbered. Shot! And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net. The Kraken have looked sharp so far tonight, and look at this, they've already got the lead.
They're doing so many great things right off of the face-off in the opening frame. In the first 5 minutes, they get the lead, and it's because of their communication, their intensity, all of those intangibles that coaches love to hear. They're setting it tonight.
McAvoy's crossed the line and gained the zone. Takes the puck. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
That's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Puck grab by Lindholm. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by McCann. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Shot! The easy glove save by McCord. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Seattle's ahead 1-0. And they win the draw on their own end. Directs it on over to Tolvanen. They've got numbers. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. High speed at center, moves up ahead now. Great stick work with the steal.
The Bruins have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Seattle's got the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Borkin. Seattle's looking to break out. They've got some momentum here. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. The Kraken have the puck in the open ice. Passes it to Tolvanen. Oh, what a move to get by there. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Zadorov. Tries to feed it over to Frederick. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Seattle's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice faceoff. The Kraken have the puck in the defensive zone. Sends it quickly to Sprong. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Made the save on the play. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, that goes off his mask. You might say that's using his head.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Schwartz. Works it across to Sprong. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Poked away in the neutral zone. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Here in the later stages of this period, Seattle's got a 2-0 lead. Boston's got possession here in their own end.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Evans takes the puck. Moves it over to Beniers. Shot! Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Feeds it over. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Poked away in the defensive end. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Gould. Into the offensive zone. And the poke check. Oh, smart play. Puts it on net. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Seattle's got a 3-goal lead. Beniers wins the draw at center. Seattle's on the attack. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Stretches one out to Saka. Taken by Lindholm. Great defensive effort with the stick. Boston's got the puck against the boards. Tees him up. Oh, and a reactionary save on the one-timer. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Bruins will go to work here in the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Bjorkstrand. Seattle's on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Bjorkstrand. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by McAvoy. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. And he comes up with a stop. No, wait, the official signaling a goal. That's a goal. Seattle's been just crushing it in the offensive zone, but it starts in the defensive end too, Cheryl.
Yeah, as a former defender, I'd say it always starts there. I mean, it's got to be 200 feet in a complete game. And when you look down this lineup and you look on the ice, it starts right from the goaltender and works its way all through the offensive zone.
To his teammate, and just got a piece of it to keep it out. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Taken by Lindholm. And that's broken up by McCann. From the right side and up the middle. Boston's got the puck. Seattle's got a hold of it along the wall. Evans carries the puck in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. Whiffs on that. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Now he slides it up to Marchand. Slides the puck across to Burakovsky. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating body from puck.
Poked away in the offensive end. Puts it towards the net, and it goes right off his bucket. Denies him again. Back-to-back-to-back saves. Quick feed to Torre. Toss to the front. Denies him. Great read by Stevenson. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. It looks like a trip. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Bruins are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a shot. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a chance. And there it is in the back of the net for the power play tally. The Kraken haven't looked this sharp offensively in a while, Cheryl. This is really impressive.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch. I'm sure it's a lot of fun for them as well. They're showing a lot of patience with the puck, and when they're patient, their feet are continually moving. They're not static, and because of that, they're creating lots of opportunities to take it to the net.
Nowhere for that shot to go through. Slides it across to McCann. Here they come on the attack. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Breakaway. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
shot all day long. He was free and clear. He was about to get the shot off and got chipped from behind.
Scores!
He's eye-to-eye with the goaltender, and a perfect fake right there, and the ability to move it to the forehand and bring it home.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Angles it over to Kempty. There's the whistle. We'll get a reset after the net was knocked off. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Boston's got it, and they're on the attack. Lets it go. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it's... Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and compete level to make that one. Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a shot, and that ricochets off a twig in front. Look at this. They gain the zone, and a penalty's coming up on the play.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off, and coming in from behind because there's so time.
That's how you finish on a penalty shot.
Yeah, when you're one-on-one with a goaltender, sometimes the edge goes to the tender, but not this time. Just anticipates, waits, reads it perfectly, and finishes.
Beniers wins the draw at center. And he takes the pass. Taken along the wall by Coyle. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Deflected in front. 9 seconds and he makes the save. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. And they dropped the puck on period number 3. I'd be curious if they take their foot off the gas because it has been a blowout to this point. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regular. They score!
Wait a second here, James. The official saying no goal. Now, it went off something. I believe it was the skate in front. It can bounce off of it, but there can't be an intentional kicking motion. They'll go upstairs and have a look at it.
Sakas won the draw at center. And he dodges the poke check there. Here's a shot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Seattle's in transition. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Moves it to Pasternak. The Bruins move to the offensive zone. Turns it away.
It's incredible how much more accurate your shot is when the puck is sitting flat on the ice, and it's a nice setup, James. Unfortunately, this time the goaltender just had a perfect read.
The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to McAvoy. And that's poked away. Puck picked up by McAvoy.
The Cords been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but there's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Picked up along the wall by Zadorov. The Bruins have it now. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Let's see the call here.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Coyle's won the draw here in the defensive zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. And now it's grabbed by Torvinen. Poked away in the defensive end. Unable to reach that one. Pete's lugging the puck. Seattle's got control of it now from their own end. Quick pass over to Montour. Oh, great move to shake off the check. Stops that one. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Beniers will look to win possession here on the face-off and try to continue this power play on the right note. Lindholm's won the face-off. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Lindholm. And he'll retreat inside his own end.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
Moves by the Czech. Poked away by the goaltender. Grabbed along the board by Peak. From the point, they take control of it. Seattle's got the puck. A chance on the rush here. Oh, spectacular save to shut down the rush. Can't connect as it goes off the stick. Takes the feed. The Bruins in transition at center. Here's a pass to the middle. A blast. The Kraken have the puck against the boards. Receives the pass. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Sprong's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick, and he lost possession.
Seattle's got a hold of the puck now. Here's a short pass to Dunn. Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. And he slides it quickly to Gore. Made the stop on that play.
Goaltending is not just about making saves, it's also about studying your opponent, and he knew exactly where that puck was going, and that's why he anticipated and got across for the one-timer.
Scores! And they finally get one!
Well, and they break through. They finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they've played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting a goal.
Puck scooped up by Borkin. Sidesteps the check. Takes a shot, and the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Scooped up along the wall by Frederick. Carries the puck back inside his own end. Quick feed to McCann. Oh, and he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
And he connects with the long bomb.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Poked away at center by Kostelic. And he sidesteps the check there. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Back at the point, they set it up. Quick pass to Lindholm. Slides the puck over. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. And off the face-off, they take possession. Moves it to Bjorkstrand. It's the full use of his stick on the poke check. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, look at this chance. What a steal in his own end. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Centering feed, and that goes off upon the arrive. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Now you break down some of the statistics here tonight, and look at face-offs here, Cheryl. I think a key reason why this team was able to win tonight.
Well, and the coaches have talked to us about how their centers are so...
The Kraken have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Play rolls on. Scores! And clinches a hiccup there on the board here in this one.
That's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace.
Seattle's won it and tries to make a diagonal pass to Bjorkstrand. Sets the feet in front. Man advantage unit is set.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
And that's deflected. Here's a breakaway. Travel their feet. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and then reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
Stevenson's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Seattle's got a hold of the puck off the draw. And he takes the dish. He scores! A big-time goal puts them ahead.
The power play unit, they take advantage here, James. They're elite puck movers. They're highly skilled players, and they put it to test, and they convert.
Seattle's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Seattle's got a one-goal lead. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Seattle's got the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Gore. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him. Pushes it across to Shen. Moves the puck. And that's a smart heads-up play by Cartier. Seattle's got the puck behind the net. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
An assist, no! Now a quick pass to Beniers. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Larson. Oh, right off the noggin. Thankfully, he had a mask on to make the save.
The shot's come to the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Sends the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Man, is he ever...
Look at this, 2-on-1. Gains the zone. Here's a pass, and he can't get the shot off as he ran out of real estate there. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And off the draw, they take the puck. Avoids the defender. Picked off by Decor. And now he passes up to Gore. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. And still using the stick to poke the puck away. Sends the pass over. Here they are on the attack. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Thomas has it in the defensive end. Neighbors takes it across the line. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. St. Louis has possession of the puck. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Into the offensive end now. Lays the body into that play. There's the whistle as the puck goes into the back of the net, but I think they're going to call this off as the play was blown dead beforehand. Past the halfway mark of this period, it's all tied up. With possession along the wall. St. Louis will play the puck from the corner. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Great heads-up play with the stick by Alexiak. St. Louis slides the puck against the wall. And he's knocked off the puck there. He says, let's get physical on that play. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up. Here in the late goings of the period, St. Louis leads by 1. And off the draw, they win the face-off. Steps inside. Puck grabbed by Larson. Handles the pass. Takes that pass back at the point. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Wright's out for the remainder of the game, James. With that injury he suffered earlier, we've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Sundqvist's going to play it against the half wall. Taken by Neighbors. Oh, what a big-time stop by Decorn.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. The Kraken have the puck and will try to make something happen before this period ends. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Handles the puck. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Seattle's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck.
Tolvanen's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Blues can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Fires it! Fantastic save! breaks off the coverage. Shuts him down. Feeds it to Larson. And now he angles it across to Bjorkstrand. The Blues gain control of it. And he takes the feed. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. DeCourt's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Lots of time left in this period. The Blues are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Seattle's taking possession in their own end. Quick feed to Burakovsky. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck.
Parayko's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Quick pass to Burakovsky. St. Louis has possession of it now. Into the offensive zone. The Kraken have taken possession in their own end. Moves it to Stevenson. And he loses control of the puck. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. The Blues take it across the line. Passes it over. Makes the save. Seattle's got the puck in the defensive end. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Nice zone entry from the middle. Joseph's got the puck. Back to the point it goes. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Takes the pass. Takes that one right in the logo. Picked up along the boards by Larson. Everly's got it in the defensive end. McCann's got it along the wing. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Dunn. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Slides by the check. They've got an on-man rush. Driving to the net. And there's the save, denying a great chance on that rush there. And they're going to be short-handed once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Steps across the blue line. Sends it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play. Shen's ready for the draw on this man advantage. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Into the offensive end now. The Blues have it now. Slides it over with pace to Neighbors. Centering feed. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Another stop by the goaltender.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
St. Louis can't connect on the power play, and not to mention they give up a shorthanded goal as well.
Well, after you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to get back and dictate pace. Coaching staff knows that they need some energy. This next shift is critical.
Oh, look at this. Puck picked up by Leddy. Unloads from the blue line. And a big-time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's
Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
St. Louis is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. And now it's grabbed by Torpchenko. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
St. Louis putting in a pretty complete effort to this point as they lead it here late in the second. Quick feed to Bjorkstrand. And now he tries to get it across to Schwartz. Takes the feed at the point. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Fans calling for a shot before it's too late. And a front check knocks the puck away. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski pounder, and here comes the third. It has been an offensive fireworks display here tonight, and I would expect it to continue here in the third. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, it's pretty obvious that it's a 2-minute minor, but he certainly didn't like it, James. He's going to contest it, but guess what? The official ain't listening.
Seattle's won the face-off deep in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Puck knocked loose after that hit.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed. They are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
The Blues win the face-off. Puck scooped up by Sneknest. The Blues have it behind the net. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Stevenson. Through center along the wing. Stevenson's done it against the boards. Oh, monstrous hit in the corner there. Slides it quickly to Broberg. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Here's a chance. And he stands tall and goal. The Blues carried along the wall. Guns out of the box, but they're still short-handed as he steps in to help try to kill off this penalty. Here's a short pass to Holloway.
Larson's almost back
And
on
he
the
rings
ice.
the post!
St. Louis looking to extend their lead, but the post gets in the way. Listen, that's a tough one to take, but I've really liked their game overall, James. They've been aggressive on it. They funneled pucks towards the net. Most importantly, they haven't got down on themselves. They played with a lot of confidence tonight.
Gets it over to Bjorkstrand. Quick pass to Schwartz. Takes a shot and makes the save. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it to Neighbors. Here's a chance on the attack. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Gains the zone through center. Seattle's got it along the wall. Puck grab by Binnington. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Here's the whistle as the play was offside. St. Louis has about a half a period to go here as they lead it in this third period. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Slides it over to Gord. Slips by the check. He scores! The captain leading by example. Seattle's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the third period. You know how important this faceoff is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Seattle's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Jabs the puck away. Folks looking to make something happen here in the corner. On the one-timer. Oh, and just gets a piece of it.
Everly's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
St. Louis plays it along the wing. Tiptoes around the poke check. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Blues take it along the wall. Dished on over to Faxa. St. Louis plays the puck from the corner. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Here they come on the attack down the right side. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Blues play it along the wing. Avoids the poke check. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And not much on that one. Taken by Pareko. And that's poked away by Larson.
entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and
Scores! The Blues haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. St. Louis is quick on the draw. Can't keep a hold of it. Puck picked up by Alexiak. Moves it quickly over to Schwartz. And now it's grabbed by Alexiak. Broken up in the neutral zone by Kyrou. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Puck scooped up by Thomas. Keeps it out, got a piece of it with the trapper. Looks to make a play over to Burakovsky. St. Louis has it near the wall. Thomas moves the puck. Coming up on... breaks the ball off the post.
Picard's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
And it's a quick pass to Borgen. Seattle's looking to break out. Steps in all of that. The Blues work it through center. Quick feed to Holloway. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Seattle's in on the offensive attack now. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Drives it to the crease. Oh, a clutch save.
Picard's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Comes up with the stop. 10 seconds left. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
There it is. Final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. The Blues come away with a solid...